So I've been with Visible Wireless since the very beginning of its launch back in 2018. I was one of the early pioneers back when they had just one unlimited data plan. Back then they charged $40 a month per line for unlimited everything. Unlimited talk, text, and 4G LTE only data. There was no 3G support, and there was no 5G around in that era. They also had a lot more limitations when it came to their coverage, which ultimately caused me to jump ship back in the day. Well, today, guess what? I'm back with them. And boy, oh boy, have they changed. So, first off, I need to address what is Visible Wireless and what network do they use anyway? Visible by Verizon is an American MVNO operator owned by Verizon Communications. Visible competes primarily against T-Mobile's Metro by T-Mobile, AT&T's Cricket Wireless, and Dish Network's Boost Mobile as part of the prepaid wireless service providers. Let's talk about how Visible Wireless has changed throughout the years. Visible has went from having one to two different plans here. Visible has went from being an iPhone-only company to now offering Androids as well. And back then, you had to bring your own iPhone over. You couldn't buy one from Visible back in the day. They also had something called Party Pay, which allowed you to save even more on the savings. And they offered $20 off, both for you and the person you referred to back in the day. And they still offer that to this day. Now, I'm going to go ahead and talk about some new things that are offered. And one of them is the primary reason why I'm back with them today. Visible Wireless now supports roaming. And this honestly was a big issue for me back in the day. Back in 2018, Visible did not support roaming. And I would travel to areas where there was no Verizon wireless coverage, and I would get no service with Visible. Well, now I don't have this issue anymore. Visible now roams on other carriers while you are traveling. And this honestly is something that I've asked for back in the day, and I'm glad to see that they've delivered on it. Visible also offers the ability to trade in and trade up. You simply answer a few quick questions and get your estimated trade-in value on the spot. Browse their shop, pick a new phone, return your device, and you'd be issued a credit. With Visible, they still offer the ability to bring your own phone. Honestly, it's pretty standard for all the carriers now. You can also go ahead and finance with a firm for phones as well as Apple Watches. Visible now offers eSIM support. That was accelerated with the launch of the iPhone 14, which is eSIM only. You can also buy phone insurance with Visible through their Visible Protect program, which they partner with Assurant to cover this. Visible now has its own version of an upgrade program, which they partnered with a firm to do this. Visible will pay off the last half of your phone so you can upgrade sooner. And for some reason, if you have a phone that just won't work with Visible, Visible will offer two different phones for you to go ahead and send in your phone that won't work to swap it out with one of these. But in all honesty, if you're looking for some budget-friendly phones that work with Visible, check the description for my recommendations. Now, there's a couple points that I need to bring up about Visible here. You can try out Visible for 15 days absolutely free to see if it's right for you. We're starting to see more and more cell phone companies offer this sort of trial, which in all honesty is very cool. Visible also has no physical stores. This helps also keep the price down. So if you need help, you can connect with them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week via chat on the app or online. You can tweet them or you can connect with them on Facebook Messenger. Now, let's go ahead and check out and compare the two plans here. Here's what comes standard with both of the Visible plans here. Unlimited everything. No hidden fees. Taxes and fees are included in the cost. They cover 99% of the US population due to the roaming coverage that's now included. All the hotspot usage you can handle. I should note that it is capped at 5 megabits per second, but in all honesty, you can use as much as you want. Like they said, they don't have stores, but you can chat with them at any hour of the day. And if you have an Apple Watch, you can add it for just $5 a month. And in all honesty, that's the lowest that I've seen because most carriers charge $10 to add the Apple Watch. Now, let's go ahead and compare the two plans here. First off, we're going to be talking about the regular visible plan here. It is $30 a month, but currently they're running a special until July 5th. They are running it for $25 a month. And if you're watching this after the fact, keep checking back because Visible is constantly running different promotions. With this plan, you get that unlimited talk, text, and data. With 5G nationwide and 4G LTE, you do not get the ultra wideband though. You get that unlimited mobile hotspot capped at 5 megabits per second, and you get built-in spam protection, as well as unlimited talk and text to Mexico and Canada. Now let's talk about the Visible Plus plan, the $45 a month plan. Currently, they're running a promotion. You can get a gift card that's worth up to $200 with this plan with select phones. And like I said, they're constantly running different promotions for these plans, so if you're on the fence, just keep checking back. With this plan here, you get the unlimited talk, text, and data. This one does include the 5G ultra wideband, and you get a premium network experience. All that means is you get 50 gigabytes of premium data. So if you're in an area where there's a lot of people using the tower, you're going to be placed on a higher priority for up to 50 gigabytes. You do get that unlimited mobile hotspot, 5 megabits per second capped, but it is unlimited. And you also get to save $10 on the Verizon home internets. What they fail to mention here is on the regular Visible plan, you can save $5 if you enroll in the Verizon home internets. You also get the spam protection, unlimited talk and text to Mexico and Canada. You also get unlimited talk, text, and data roaming in Mexico and Canada, as well as international calling and international texting. Now, with those two plans, which one should you go with, if any? Well, it's going to depend on you. So what I recommend is first trying that 15-day trial to see if Visible is even a good choice for you. I also want to note that I'm a big advocate for people saving money, not paying for things that they frankly just don't need. I'm currently on the $30 a month and I get it for $25, the basic Visible plan. I also want to let you know that I'm in an area where in the summertime, that's right now, there's a lot of tourists in the area, and the Verizon network does get jammed up at times. So my data does slow down at times, but to be completely honest with you, I'm the type of person who does not want to spend a lot of time on my phone. I just want to have it around for emergencies. And honestly, I was not always like that. So really, this is just going to depend on you, your particular needs in your particular area. I recommend for the majority of people to just go with the regular Visible plan. If you are finding that for your needs, it's just too slow, then you could always switch to the Visible Plus plan. Both plans offer the roaming, which in all honesty, if I were to travel an hour south of where I live, I would be roaming on a different network. So the answer to today's video, is Visible worth it? in 2023? And honestly, it depends. If you get great reception with Verizon in your area, go ahead and try out the 15-day trial. And that is on the basic visible plan. Just so you know, if you like it, then go ahead and give it a try. Being a prepaid service, it's really awesome, especially if you bring your own phone. Then if you don't like it, you can go ahead, switch to a different plan, or switch to a different provider entirely. But I'm the type of person who brings my own phone so that I can go ahead and jump ship anytime I need with any certain provider. And if Visible Wireless just doesn't sound like it's going to be a good fit for you, guys, I do have a video I want you to check out, which goes through another favorite provider of mine. So guys, I will see you over there.